You can bet almost every town on Delmarva has its own local landmarks, not the ones you'll find on a map or online, the landmarks that the locals know, the ones that come with a bit of a backstory.
WBOC's Bill Mitch shows us one local spot just outside Snow Hill. Here's the story of Willie's tree.
If you're looking for a serene spot to fish in Worcester County, the Porter's Crossing Bridge over the Pocomoke River might be at the top of your list. It's peaceful and quiet, except for the occasional passing car. Right next to the bridge is also a launching point for the Pocomoke River Canoe Company and its visitors. Its owner, Barry Laws, says his company is just a few miles away. And at this launch point sits a tree, and on that tree is a sign. It reads, Captain Willie's tree.
They'll see the sign sometimes, or we'll point it out, and they want to know who's, well, they don't know Captain Willie, they want to know who he is. If they do know him, they want to know why the tree's named for him. So we give them the whole story, as much as we know it anyway.
Barry knows the story pretty well, and knows Willie. Another man who knows the story, this fishing spot, and Captain Willie is Roger Davis. And Roger says the story is pretty simple.
He can fly a helicopter, but he can't cast a line. That's what we thought.
You see, Roger has been fishing with Willie here since the late 60s. And Roger said a few years back, Willie had a rough day.
Captain Willie didn't want to mess somebody else's line up. She was casting over here and got hung up in that tree again and again and again. So we decided to put a sign on it. So Big Bird made the sign, Captain Willie's tree. So.
But if you ask the man himself, Willie says that tree has been an issue long before that day.
And I always kind of like this side of the river because the fish kind of hug the river sometime when they come up. And that's why I run afoul of this tree here pretty much every year for the last 60-some years.
Willie even said there was a limb he would hit constantly, and someone cut it off the tree for him several years back, and he still hits that tree time and time again. Willie says the tree is a force of nature, part of the world that he must deal with. And that part of the world has certainly taken its fair share of Willie's lines and lures.
I was trying to do some math on the way over here to see exactly how many of mine might be there, and it's in the hundreds over the years, but you know, who's counting?
In Worcester County, by Willie's tree, I'm Bill Mitch, WBOC News.